Great to be here. Yes, I'm going to be talking about social video today, and there we are. Lots of tips, lots of things that I've learned, and it's going to be quite fast, so fasten your seatbelts. So for those of you who don't know me, yes, I'm an actor, writer, director. I've built up quite a large social following on Twitter in particular, although I think a lot of that is because people think I'm actually David Schwimmer from Friends. Here's an example here. Wouldn't have thought an ex-member of the cast of Friends would be so up on British politics. But I do lots of politics and lots of jokes. Here's one of my earliest jokes. When Lance Armstrong, I don't even remember, the drugs cheat, came out and admitted he was a drugs cheat. I said, Lance Armstrong isn't even the worst offender in cycling history. Look at this guy. What the hell was he on? And added this picture here. And it's just, I'm going to come back to that. And how I showed you that when I talk about video. So I also am a writer. I co-wrote The Death of Stalin, the film, and a lot of what I've learned from writing films, I've applied to social video through my social media company called That Lot. We do a lot of social video, and also working on social. I've learned, I've used things that for writing films. So first up, some basic things for organic video on Facebook. So here we are. This is a Channel 4 video, Feminism for 5-year-olds from a Channel 4 show, Secret Life of 5-year-olds. So I'll just play a little bit of that.
What's important for girls when they grow up?
To go to work, adults, definitely.
Out on the grass, Eva is teaching Jude some karate moves to shake up his idea of what little girls are really made of.
Why can't girls be scientists?
Because they make silly potions. I extracted the DNA from a banana once.
So that's an example of what the sort of thing that we make and that does very well for us all the time. What's clear, and you probably know this, you have to have a very strong opening. So often with a face plays very strong. You make a human face there, a strong opening. Sound versus on versus off. Facebook say, and we think they're right, so you design for sound off, but delight for sound on. So add a little bit of value for those people who are actually listening to it, but most people are watching with sound off. And then you have to get your branding in earlier. So in our case, it's the name of the show, but within the first few seconds, 3 or 4 seconds. Platform specificity, that is the essence of success. You want all your videos to look like they belong on the platform rather than adapting a 16:9 YouTube and trying to chop it up. We always film and edit for the platforms. I want to talk about beats and how I break anything down, whether I'm writing a movie, a scene in a movie, or elements of a scene, or a social video. I break it down into beats. So beats are the unit of storytelling. So you have something happens, and then when something changes, that's the second beat. And it's a really good discipline to talk to yourself always about the beats. When you look at a beat, you have to say, have I moved the story on? Can I move the story on quicker? Can I be quicker? And also, this is a film writing thing that I apply to social media. Can I come in later in the scene or end the scene sooner? Because often with film writing, you realize that, well, I've written this scene that's 3 pages long, but actually I could come in later. I don't need all that waffle at the start. And actually I can end sooner. And it's the same with social video. So make sure the beat is as quick and simple as possible. What it's all about is story, and stories have to be human stories. Even if they're not about humans, they have to be relatable to, because trust me, again, we don't know what's happening on other planets, but it will be a human watching the story, so it has to be relatable. That's why content like this, my grandpa went to get his passport photos done, but pressed the wrong button. They do so well. It's just a human story in that image, in that tweet that you relate to.